Welcome back to Dark Souls.
Alright, what shithole are we going to today?
We are climbing down. There doesn't appear to be a way down, but look at this bridge.
Yeah, that bridge will get you down. Oh.
So I'm just going to blow it up.
How the hell are you supposed to figure out to do that?
It's a rope bridge. It's
not fucking Indiana Jones.
technically you can't cut it with like bullets, but explosions work just fine.
Ah. I'm waiting for Solaire just to drop off the edge.
So, he might have. So this is the lower part of the catacombs.
What the hell is that thing?
Fire demon.
Oh god, shoot it, shoot it!
You remember in one of the first videos you did, Solaire jumped off the edge. The first time we met Sieg, we had to fight a fire demon.
Right.
This is another one of those, but without Sieg.
Hey, you whooped the shit out of that thing that time.
He's still dangerous.
Oh my god, so fire demons are bad mamma jammas.
Yeah, they don't mess around. So I'm gonna pull out our Royal Knight friend.
I miss Solaire already.
The Royal Knight's just as good.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen him throw lightning.
Now, what the developers are probably intending you to do is get the fire demon to hit this mimic here. The mimic will go down and fight the fire demon for you.
Who has a better chance of winning that fight, the mimic or the fire demon?
You know, honestly, it's probably 50-50 either way.
Okay, mimics are a little more badass than I thought.
Mimics fucking hurt.
Yeah, the only time I've seen mimics are when you encounter them and you just John Wick them.
We're going to see just how bad mimics can hurt in this very video, actually. There's a bunch of skeletons between us and the bottom floor here, and they all have 2 lives.
Oh, that's dumb. Like, it's better when it's just a once-in-a-while thing, because then you're like, oh, okay, that one's okay, it's dead now. But when you do it for everyone, eventually it goes from being, surprising intense to like, oh, look at that, another one.
There's maybe only like 12 skeletons that are in this area here. And they're just far enough apart that you're really only going to trigger them if you're like doing melee attacks.
Hmm. Now, you're out of stamina. I thought you couldn't attack if you didn't have stamina.
If you have full auto going, you can still attack.
That seems balanced and fair.
Given I'm using full auto like a shotgun with explosive rounds, yeah, that's definitely fair.
Oh, you're like Hail Caesar from the first Expendables movie.
There is a reason that the Modern Firearm mod only works with version 1.9 of Cinders. And gotta wait for this skeleton and that one over there.
See, look at that. Since you know it's getting up, it's not like it's a surprise anymore. It's like, come on, let's go.
It's just tedious, yeah. It's annoying. It's very annoying. Luckily, that was the last one.
It's like when you're playing a horror game and you come to a section where you realize you figured out the trick, and if you're ever replaying it, you know exactly what to do so that section is not tense anymore because it's, it follows the same script each time.
It's like you're midway through Doom 3 and you see those little tiny alcoves on the wall. You know you're going to get jump scared 10 times.
Yep, and, if they did it at, like, the second and, like, the 9th one, okay, sure. But if they do it at every single one, it doesn't fucking work because it's... There's this fucking guy.
He's a Cinders merchant. He just sells some stuff. He just ends the conversation without saying a word. He's supposed to be the crestfallen merchant from Dark Souls 1. He don't really sell anything worthwhile.
But he hangs out by a bonfire.
We're going to be needing this bonfire a lot.
Now, you said you're going to lose 77,000 souls. You only have about 53 right now, so I think you'd be safe for a little while.
Welcome to Smouldering Lake.
Are those tree roots?
Those are trees, and they're on fire.
Oh, we're in Australia.
Basically. And do you hear that noise?
Kind of hard to miss it. The hell is that?
A giant crossbow situated on a ledge up there, and it's raining death down.
Oh god, and then there's that fucking... What the hell was that?
A giant sandworm. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got goddamn sandworms down here.
Alright, so last time I was mentioning what I would do if I was a different LPer and I was splitting the runs here.
Mm-hmm.
There is... how do I want to put this? If we go back right now, if we go up here, we see, walk up to Horus, get him to attack us, but we dodge his attack and then run off, we can go back up to Henri, physically climb back out, rest of the bonfire to respawn the bridge, go across the bridge, go back to Henri, and tell him where Horus is, and then, before resting at a bonfire again, make our way back down through all those 12 skeletons, and then kill Horus. Henri will continue his quest.
Okay, alright, we could do all that. But instead we're gonna blow Horus away because that sounds stupid.
And then we're just going to let Henri continue on his quest regardless. And say, nope, we never found Horus.
I found Horus, parts of him are over there, there's a bit of him there. I have some of them on my armor.
If we did all that, at the end of the game, we could come down here and fight Henri for his equipment.
Uh-huh, and the point of that would be...
To get his equipment.
Is his equipment super good?
Not really.
So the point of that would be...
His straight sword is a sword. I was bitching last time about luck scaling being nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
His straight sword scales off of luck.
Hmm.
So you could give that to a new character like in a Twink way, and if they start using luck, they would have a really powerful weapon for the entire game.
In a twink? What does that mean?
Like twinking out a character.
Oh, okay. You said twink, and I was like, in a twink? What? Whoa, God!
Yeah, like I said, there's a huge crossbow on that ledge. And it fires in 3 round bursts.
Wait, what does it fire? Because that didn't look like a regular-ass bolt to me.
That's a bolt the size of a tree.
I remember when we had one of those on our side.
Now, Cinders adds a way to get right up there. We could go right now up to that crossbow and turn it off and go through this area peacefully.
And we're not going to do that for some reason?
No, because I'm going to show it off. There's something we need... There are ruins scattered around the lake down here that the crossbow can break open.
Ah, so there's a reason to keep it open.
Yeah,
Keep it
like
fired.
we could get there... We could get there anyway, but it's a shortcut to a place deep in a maze.
Okay, that sounds good. But instead we're going to shoot sandworms.
This guy right here. There's a mimic there.
See, that one's sneaky because you can't see the chain.
You kinda could. Kinda. This guy right here will take us up to that ledge. In fact, I'm going to do it and just to show it off. So I will get this close to being able to turn off the crossbow, but choose not to.
Is there any alternative way to break open those ruins if you do that?
You can go in the front door by killing all 3 sandworms. We're going to have to do that anyway. Yeah, we're right next to the crossbow. That's it right there.
Oh.
We will not be back here in this video. We'll be back here in the next video when we get here the legit way. But I just wanted to show that off. That there is Cinders adds a way to get up here and shortcut the process.
You know, as you grow closer to 77,000 souls, I'm getting nervous.
Yeah. Because you know it's coming.
Well, you also said something about how it was funny I brought up dragon asses, so...
Just bear that in mind for the next video. I didn't necessarily say dragon asses.
That's the only thing I know about that area is there's dragon ass hanging around, and it's an enemy.
Also, that demon just walked off the ledge.
Yeah, he was tired.
He just wandered right off.
Like, yeah, those guys got shot. I'm not putting up with that today. We're gonna go off the edge, have a little nappy poo.
I could probably survive that fall. I just don't want to drop down with that.
Coward. Of course, I say that, but if it was a Tony Hawk game and you were on a skateboard, I'd be like, don't do it. Oh, God, it's scary.
Also, in one of my test runs for this, I don't know how it happened. It just happened, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow the crossbow turned itself off.
All right, cool.
I don't know how it happened. Like, I was standing on the ledge directly below where I am now, and the crossbow was shooting at the ground. And then it just stopped. So I thought, okay, it figures I'm not there. Let me walk out into the open. No, it had just stopped. It was still on. It was still running. But it just stopped firing. It bugged itself out permanently.
Is there somebody running the crossbow, or is it some sort of magic crossbow that's,
It's automatic. It's like a machine.
Hmm.
Now, the good news is those sandworms are a one-time spawn only.
Oh, good.
As we kill them, they will stop coming back.
Although, is it really fair to call them sandworms? They're hanging out in a lake.
Well, what do you want to call them?
First of all, how dare you question me like that?
Also, this is approximately the point where I regret it not turning off the crossbow.
Well, at least I can't knock a tree over on you.
No, these trees are here for a reason.
Oh, they're a boss, aren't they?
No.
Oh.
If those trees weren't there, you could not cross the open water before you deactivated the crossbow.
I thought maybe it was, like Bed of Chaos 2.0 or something.
No, we're not that lucky.
I'm glad that's what that boss was, because I'm like, I know there's a tree fucking boss thingy before. I know one boss name.
There's a sandworm over there, and... If I was a patient person, I would stand there and shoot him, but figured he ran off, so I'm gonna run off too.
Now, are sandworms one-hit kills because they're so big, or...?
No, they shoot lightning at you. And what are we standing in?
What a bunch of fucking assholes.
And lightning actually will spread across the water a little bit when it hits the water.
So can you even kill him with a melee character?
Sandworms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done it with a melee character. By the way, that was a mimic.
Yeah, Mimic took that one like a champ.
Even when I've come down here, like in vanilla Dark Souls 3, I have just, like...
See, I knew you were safe because it's 71,000, so... Oh, no. Oh. I thought you were safe because it wasn't 77,000 yet.
I may have miscounted 77,000. It was approximately that many. And I would say 71,000 is in that neighborhood. We're never seeing those souls again. They're gone.
You can't go recover your corpse?
Oh, I could. But they're gone. Spoilers for the next 5 minutes.
Got kicked in the face by a mimic, shot by a giant crossbow. I ain't going back over there.
I'm trying to go back over there. But spoilers for the next 2 minutes, those souls are gone. Watch my character's armor every time the crossbow explodes nearby.
I noticed that. You're kind of flapping in the breeze.
Alright. These brick structures right here can be destroyed by the crossbow.
Now, could you use the crossbow to kill the sandworms?
I'm sure if you were really good at leading the shots, but those shots have a huge area of effect.
That wasn't nearly as damaging as it looked like it should be.
It still hurts a lot.
Oh yeah, but it's firing King Ghidorah energy beams at you. You think it would do a bit more damage. Oh, I see. So that's why those souls are gone, huh?
Yeah. That was the one, by the way, that I was shooting from the safety of the alcove. Alright, so... I pointed out those brick structures can be destroyed by the crossbow. We're going to kill this asshole sandworm.
Get
then
shot.
We're going to lead some shots. And by the way, it's really better to just kind of treat souls as ephemeral things, as transitory.
Well, yeah, but that's like, 71,000 units of currency. That's...
I'm going to give you I haven't recorded it yet, but towards the end of this LP, I said it before, I'm going to be running around with north of 250,000 souls. And I will not give a shit. Because that is actually going to be, I shit you not, less than it takes to level up.
It seems like, since, souls are important, that it's hard just to let them go.
It does hurt to lose that many this early on, but I can, I can get it back, but in other ways. If I want to, I could farm a boss or two.
Yeah, I suppose it's kind of like playing a Final Fantasy game. An enemy steals an elixir. Like, it's not that big a deal, but it still sucks.
By the way, that asshole's dead now. He just doesn't realize it. Alright, we needed that smoldering rubble in particular to open the way into the ruins.
Nice.
Or we could do this.
So you gotta get rid of those guys one way or another. Okay, then.
Or we could do that. We are now in the back end of the ruins.
And apparently your force powers are going a little crazy there.
Alright, this is why this is called Smouldering Lake. This... Something has caught fire down here, and it's burning like Centralia.
Dude, I was about to make a Silent Hill joke.
It is burning like Centralia.
Well, this is Dark Souls world, so it's nothing good.
No. In fact, this is an area... Do I want to say... Yeah, this is an area from Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
This is the Demon Ruins. That doesn't mean much to you because you haven't watched an LP of it, but this is the Demon Ruins.
I presume you're going to tell me why that should mean something to me.
The Demon Ruins is an area in Dark Souls 1 that's just above Izalith.
Okay, and Izalith is a place full of dragon ass, right?
Yes, it's the place with the bed of chaos and the dragon asses.
Yeah, we're really stretching my Dark Souls knowledge just saying all that.
Ozolith was the home of pyromancy. In fact, we just found an Ozolith pyromancy tome.
Okay, so they're the guys that figured out how to light stuff on fire. Okay, good, good. Fire seems like a good thing.
Yeah, the Witch of Ozolith was... She tried to recreate the first flame.
Right.
And became the bed of chaos.
So she became a tree?
She became a bug in the center of that tree. The tree grew around her.
Oh, okay, so she's not Golbez. No, X-Death. I'm sorry. I got my armored Final Fantasy antagonist mixed up.
Understandable.
I'm a shameful nerd. I'll have to go commit seppuku now.
So yeah, she tried to recreate the first flame, and she wound up turning herself into a bug, but for what she did, around her grew the giant tree, and also pyromancy was invented.
So, kind of you win some, you lose some sort of situation?
I think for her it was lose-lose, her and her daughters. Because her daughters became corrupted beyond recognition.
Alright, so Dubs, when are you going to LP Dark Souls 1 so I know all this stuff?
Never.
Why not?
I don't like Dark Souls 1.
Oh, well, that's fair, I guess.
Now, Dark Souls 2 might be a different story. I love Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, I have Dark Souls 2, and I played a bit of it, and it's just...
There are times where after this LP I have considered doing Dark Souls 2. Probably won't, but I've considered it.
My god, just fire slimes everywhere.
And they take so long to kill because they're not weak to explosive damage like the other slimes.
Do they light you on fire if they drop on you?
They toxic you.
Oh.
Yeah. Solera, what are you doing, buddy?
There's one on the ceiling above him.
Is there? Yep, there is. Yep.
I don't know why he just didn't throw a lightning bolt at it.
He thought I was gonna get it.
Because he could have just Zeused that shit and been a lot further along, but...
Solera likes to... Sometimes he forgets he can throw lightning.
He just gets so excited. Just, I'm gonna beat something else with my sword.
So I'm gonna try putting on frost damage for this area.
Well, that would make sense, yeah.
I'm not sure it actually helps, but
Yeah, I don't think that was any more effective.
it doesn't hurt either. Well, each hit builds up the frost meter. So if I can proc frostbite, it'll do a lot of damage on them.
Do you get to shatter him?
You can actually hear it shatter when it happens, yeah.
But do you actually get to turn the enemy into an ice statue and then break it?
No.
This game's dumb and I hate it.
By the way, the video is almost over.
Oh, really?
It's going to end once this slime is dead.
It seems like, honestly, we didn't do much in this one. Like, I say we like I have any part of this. It seems like you didn't really get much accomplished. Like, you got shot
I lost
at.
a bunch of...
Yeah.
Lost a bunch of souls, yeah.
Yeah, got killed by a sandworm, got shot at by a giant crossbow, and fell down a lake.
It was mostly just introducing the Smouldering Lake area and entering the Demon Ruins. The Demon Ruins are probably they're among my least favorite areas in Dark Souls 3.
It seems like there's not a whole lot going on there.
It's a giant maze, and the back end is full of those slimes.
Once again, this kind of thing, just why? That doesn't seem fun.
I don't know, like, all those slimes were guarding a bone dust shard, or whatever you want to call it, which will make our Estus healing better. Like, it adds a +1 to the count.
Okay, that's a good thing.
It's a pretty good reward for going through, like, what was it, 7 or 8 slimes? But Jesus Christ, imagine if I didn't have infinite ammo on. I would have blown through probably 200 bolts shooting those fuckers.
Yeah. And once again, it seems like if you're dealing with that as a melee character, not fun.
I'm not sure what those slimes are actually even weak to, if they're weak to anything, because no damage I can deal seemed effective.
So, in Dark Souls 3, is there any point in doing a melee build?
Yeah, you're supposed to do melee. Like, ranged builds are not something that you're supposed to be able to pull off. Most players think ranged attacks are cheating for some reason.
Well, I guess it's not hard as balls that way, so...
I don't know. But
it's like, who is that one moron that, if you want to have an easy bone to game, he talked about how you're robbing yourself of the experience.
Oh, the guy that did that, what was it, that you cheated not only the game but yourself, that dumb meme?
Yes.
It was some rando replying to a journalist on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of thing, it's a game. If you're having fun, isn't that the point? Like, is there a wrong way to play a game?
According to them, apparently. Like, I have a lot more fun doing the gun run of Dark Souls 3 and doing everything the cheap and easy way than I ever did playing that game as melee. Playing melee, I fucking hate Dark Souls 3. It is a trash game as melee. But with ranged, with that gun, I love the game. Does that mean I'm playing it wrong? Don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like if you have a way to play the game and you're enjoying it, therefore the game has fulfilled its purpose.
I would agree with that, yeah. Like, there's a line probably at obviously cheating. Maybe not even then, because, if... There's nothing wrong with not being skilled enough, whether your hands are, crippled with arthritis or whatever. If you just cannot play a game the way the developers intend, there's nothing wrong necessarily with cheating to get through it. Because at the end of the day, like the guy said, it's only for yourself. Does it matter if you get the same experience by playing Doom with God mode on? Not really.
It reminds me of, lately how a lot of games have, the Spider-Man game is the one that comes to mind, the one that came out a few years ago. How in its accessibility options, you could turn off having, rapidly tap buttons, or you could just hold it down instead for some of the QTEs.
God, yes.
And
that is one of the best changes that the industry has swiveled to lately.
And for a while, I kept on, rapidly tapping a button because... I could do it, and it wasn't that big a deal. And then it's kind of like, what the fuck am I doing this for?
The game becomes a lot more enjoyable when you don't have to mash the button like you're a caffeine out a monkey.
Well, yeah, and then when, how suddenly some of them can pop up. Because then I'm not, scrambling because it's like, oh shit, I want to take a drink, and oh, I'm dead now. Fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, next time we're going to be entering the Demon Ruins proper. We kind of enter it by a back way. So we'll be making the two ends meet eventually.
Ooh, look at that double negative, you backdoor man.
See ya, folks.